Who called the elevator?
Wasn't us. It's coming from the lower floor.
Cash, take Dr. Young. Get her notes and then find somewhere safe to hold up. Everyone else, go to the observation room. Barricade yourselves in.
The boss says he's in here somewhere. Spread out.
What kind of hospital is this? Looks more like a torture.
Hello everyone, Riskmonger here. Welcome back to Batman Return to Arkham Asylum, where we're taking on some armed thugs and, more importantly, some Joker teeth. Now to scan the room with detective mode. Looks like there are 3 armed hostiles.
Hospitals. Always gives me the creeps.
There's 2 on the top level, looking down at 1 on the ground. So let's start from the bottom this time, the way Drake would if he were Batman. So I'm swinging over to where I first entered this room last episode. Only this time, let's head to the right. If I can drop down underneath this guy, I could take him out.
Man, I hate the stink of hospitals.
Maybe into the floor grates? Alright, so using detective mode freely allows me to see through the walls, but it really does wear down the battery. In my early versions of detective mode, the battery barely even lasted the night. So here he comes down the steps, but make sure he's not facing me. Gotta wait till he's right next to those Joker teeth so he doesn't hear me.
I hate hospitals. Always gives me the creeps.
Alright, here we go. And now, as long as we're here, might as well take these out. And if you listen carefully, you can tell how taking this guy out caused the next layer of music to come in. Oh, shoot. I hope nobody heard that. Yeah, that guy was looking down towards me, so let's just stay in cover. And now, in case anybody is looking at me, I'm in the floor grates.
I'm not scared of you, Batman.
Oh, yeah? Well, then you don't know me very well. Oh, and you're going upstairs? Right underneath that gargoyle? In a perfect spot for an inverted takedown? Just as soon as I get up there. And swing over to the next one. Oh, it was too late. He's already dropped down. Now if I go after him, this other guy will see. So, oh. Ugh. My detective mode battery just crapped out. That's okay. Give it some time to recharge. Oh, there we go. Detective mode's back. And the other one on top of the ledge. And since he's the last one, I don't have to worry about being quiet anymore. Give me the old 1, 2, and a roundhouse kick. Whoa, right over the edge. And listen to the music here. Instead of stinging out, it just plays the first bar over again. So let me extend the track as I remind everyone of my objective. I'm tracking Commissioner Gordon, whose pipe and tobacco trail led me to the medical building. And so my next lead is that this elevator came up from the morgue. That sounds promising. Oh, how nice. Doors closed behind me. Yeah, I totally meant to do that.
Too easy. Oh, think about it. I got you trapped in a little metal box, hanging precariously over a deadly drop. What say I just blow the emergency brakes and drop you like a sack of puppies? Say good night, bats. Boom! Only kidding. Got a few more surprises in store for you. Prepare to face your fears.
Wait, my
All
fears?
of them.
I knew I should have packed my bat gas mask. Wait, what's that? What's that? What's that? What's that?
There is no crane. Only scarecrow.
It looks like the doctor has started early. Your appointment is for hours. I'm sure you'll be buzzed through when he's ready. Tell me, Bats, what are you really scared of? Hailing the stage and death pool of a city? The commissioner in time? Me in a thong?
Well, one thing I appreciate about Joker is that he always knows how to break the tension. I'm picturing him in a polka dot bikini, and suddenly I don't feel so nervous about a fear toxin-induced journey through the... Whoa!
Please, help me, Batman. No!
Something's got Gordon. Let's see if I can see what it is. No, I've got to get around. Yes, the vents. Wait a minute, detective mode usually makes my eyes white. Something weird is definitely going on, so I think we should proceed with caution. Oh, there's Gordon. Screw caution, we've got to get to him. Yep, there's those red eyes again.
I'm sorry, Jim. Barbara. I'm sorry. I was too late.
I'm sorry. The number you've dialed isn't available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Barbara, are you there?
Please hang up your phone.
Well, I must have just misdialed. It happens all the time. For now, I have to hunt down Commissioner Gordon's killer as we open the door into the morgue. That's got to be where Crane is hiding. What is that voice? Whatever it is, I kind of agree with it. But I can't leave until I've found Scarecrow. Let's see if detective mode can locate him. No, the room looks empty. It's freaky as hell, but technically empty. I wonder if detective mode can pick up ghosts. Alright, I hear you. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting right back inside. But now there are some body bags. Alright, let's investigate.
Father.
You should have stood up to him, son. Like a man.
Alright, this is not good. Let's check out the next one.
Mom?
Help us, Bruce. Don't let us die.
So my father and my mother. Is that going to be me in the next body bag? Only one way to find out. Whoa! Oh, just Scarecrow. Of course. Wasn't expecting him. I don't know why I wasn't expecting him, but at least he's gone now. Now I can just get on with my... Okay. This is definitely not normal. I do not remember there being a swirling vortex in the floor when I first came in here. This must be some powerful toxin. That's okay, I can maneuver my way through any mind palace you throw at me. Is that a bat signal shining up in the sky? Alright, I just have to make my way up there and everything will be... Oh no!
Poor little bat. You're in my world now.
Whoa, that is a big Scarecrow. How about let's not let him see me? What's he doing? Just levitating and spinning around?
Keep still. This won't hurt. And at the end of fear, oblivion.
Alright, so hide from Scarecrow's gaze to avoid getting caught. That was a concept I missed there. This time, let's crouch behind this low wall, making a stealth check to hide from Scarecrow's perception. So basically what was happening here is that my mind was thrown into a side-scrolling platforming challenge. It's like an old-timey video game where I was playing for control of my senses.
You cannot escape my gaze.
What?
You will die here.
Wait, did I just become Scarecrow for a minute? Alright, doesn't matter. I have to get past this obstacle. So I can prime some explosive gel to have this wall explode after I get behind cover.
What are you doing, little bat?
Ha! Drew your attention, that's just fine. Sneak out from behind. Run up to higher ground. Leaping across this chasm. And there's my goal, the bat signal.
What was that?
So basically, I installed this giant bat signal in my psyche, in case I ever got attacked by a giant scarecrow. Whew, so that came in handy. That was part of my mental prep work that I do to combat psychoactive fear substances. I always install a mental failsafe, especially where Crane is concerned. I had faced his toxin before.
Can you hear me?
Oh, right.
Bruce, what's going on?
Oracle, I'm okay.
What happened? I lost contact. Are you sure you're all right? Have you found my dad?
I'm fine. Had a little run-in with Scarecrow, slowed me down. I'll get back to you in a bit.
Yeah, and while this particular face full of fear toxin was manageable, the fact that Dr. Jonathan Crane was loose in Arkham made this night all the more dangerous. And speaking of which, this little incident brings to mind another caper involving Scarecrow. So let's take a listen to what the Batcomputer's casebook has on file.
Patient interview 6. Dr. Crane has been back in custody for 3 weeks. Regular sessions have been inconclusive. I am not sure he is actually insane.
Good evening, Stephen. How are you tonight?
I'm conducting the session, Jonathan.
Of course. If that helps you cope, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Let's talk about the events 3 weeks ago. What did you think you'd achieve? Dr. Murphy is still in therapy.
I wanted to understand him. His personal demons, his fears. It's all quite fascinating, really.
But you were a respected doctor. Now just another resident in Arkham.
Can I have a drink? A strong one? This kind of question bores me.
I'm afraid not.
Interesting choice of words, Doctor. Tell me, what are you afraid of? Your life is governed by fear. Every decision you make is a product of that fear.
Don't be ridiculous.
You married your wife, Margaret, isn't it? Because you were scared of dying alone. You have children because you're scared of leaving nothing behind that really matters. You go to the doctors because you're scared of dying. Do I need to go on?
No. I think that will be all for today. Guards?
So as you can see, Dr. Crane is a potently persuasive purveyor of terror, even without the fear gas. But now, as we get back to investigating what happened to Gordon, listen to this. This is one half of what would be my favorite song on the Arkham Asylum soundtrack, but it's not on the official album, and it first plays when you defeat Scarecrow.
It wasn't Gordon. Crane's gas must have affected me more than I thought.
More than I thought? I was just running around through a fantasy world. Wait, what's that?
Having trouble figuring out what's real and what's just a figment of your twisted little mind?
At least those guys behind the door are real.
Just roll with it, Bats. It gets easier once you get in.
Alright, you guys need some help getting in here?
Yeah.
Ugh, door's locked. Finally. So you got 2 unarmed thugs and a knife wielder. Let's just deal with these first 2 guys before I take on the high security henchman. And this is where the cape comes in handy. Stunning that guy so that I'm able to knock him down. Knock him down as he's trying to get up and finish him off with a ground takedown. And you know what else comes in handy? My newest move, the combo throw. Oh, I could have just gone right with the ground takedown and kept the flow going.
Listen, no more tricks. Just one last puzzle you can add on. And a little more. Oh, I can't wait.
And here, see how the music just fades out? Well, in my version of the game, it would keep going. Keep going through these Joker teeth, and definitely would keep going through this upgrade. This one in particular, because it's the best upgrade in the game, the special combo takedown. It allows you to immediately remove one enemy from combat if you get your combo up to a ×8 modifier. This one is so good that it comes standard in every other Arkham game, and the throw is so useless that it never shows up again. Oh.
Your precious police commissioner is just through the glass. Take a look. Harley's under strict instructions to kill the old man if any of my guys even think you're in the room. They're patrolling down there. I've told them all you're on the way. So here's the deal. If you can find a way to get to Harley without anyone realizing, I'll give you your next present. Fail, and the old Carter dies. Hell, I may even give you Harley. It looks like you could use a new sidekick.
Well, while it's true that I was between Robins at the moment, I had absolutely no interest in working with that psychopath.
When Mr. J kills Batman, we're gonna get married. It's gonna be so cool.
And seeing how this puzzle to get to Harley was a piece of cake, why don't I instead show you part 2 in the story of how Harley Quinn became the villainous sidekick she is today.
Patient interview number 1.
So, I'm your first, am I, Toots? You know what they say, you never forget your first time. I'll try to make it memorable for you.
Oh, you already have. Tell me, why do you do the things you do?
Why do you think I do it?
Fame, notoriety, a desire to stand out from the crowd, a wicked sense of humor.
You're good. How did you figure me out, Doc? I've had doctors poking around in here for years, and no one was as astute, and if you don't mind my saying, beautiful as you.
Really? Ah, you're just playing with me.
Well, you'll never know, will you? Unless...
Unless what? Tell me.
Oh, ever heard of romance, Doc? I don't give up the goods for free. You scratch my back, Doc, and I won't have you wrapped in plastic and left in a gutter.
Joker was hysterically abusive to Harley even since day one.
You know, you really should color that hair of yours. All that gray makes you look so old.
And speaking of hysterically abusive...
You won't get away with this.
Oh man, I know there's a glass ceiling joke in here somewhere.
You took longer than I thought.
He's out of control. He's trying to prove something. I'm not sure I can stop him this time.
You'll do it. Batman,
Appreciate
listen.
the confidence.
We're not alone. He's got something else down there. I don't know what it is.
What a blabbermouth! Spoiling the surprise.
Be quiet.
Oh, am I getting to you? Am I? Good. You're going to love this next bit.
Alright, I am intrigued. What's going on in here?
It wants Dr. Young's login.
Never mind that. Get behind me, now. Bane.
Does not look nearly as threatening as usual.
I thought he broke out of Blackgate.
Cut me down. Who did this to you?
Dr. Young, the Bruja. She drained the venom from my blood. Must stop her.
Sorry, Has-Bane. The good doctor won't be a problem much longer. How do you like my puppet? What say we cut him down?
Oh boy, here we go.
Gordon, run!
Just you and me, big boy. Duck. Dodge. Punch? No. Don't think that's gonna work.
Nice lady.
Alright, a boss fight against Bane in the boiler room. Just get out of his way as he charges. Alright, so those punches I threw earlier didn't do any good, so attacking him head-on is not an option. Maybe I can hit him with a ranged attack. Nope, this batarang just bounces off him like... Wait a minute. If I hit him right as he starts to charge, he instinctively throws his hand up over his face, leaving him vulnerable. Now I can... Oh no, wait. He recovers really fast. Now that I know his weakness... Wait, are those henchmen up there? Right as he's going to tear a chunk of the wall off... Fastball, right down the middle.
I will break you this time, Batman!
Haha, yes! Classic Bane. That's what Bane needs to do. Not have an elaborate plot to take over the city. He just needs to hit things really hard. Oh, and use his Venom Pack to regenerate some hit points. That's according to my Bat Computer health analysis up in the top right corner. Alright, can I hit him now? Nope, still up. Take that! And another one for good measure. Jumping out of the way in slow motion. So now, according to his hit point meter, Bane should be vulnerable to the 1, 2, and instead of 3, I'll just leap up on his back and disconnect one of those venom tubes. Try to regenerate now.
Need a little help, eh? Well, okay then.
And what fight would be complete without henchmen? I don't think I want to mess around with them much. Let's just keep out of the way and let Bane do his thing. Pretty sure he nailed one of those henchmen. And now I'm trying to keep Bane in between me and the henchmen. They're coming after me real quick. No, don't hit the one closer to Bane. It's not worth it. Just get out of the way and get some slow-mo strikes in. Oof. So now I have to fight the henchman below me, while looking at what Bane is doing above me, forcing me to split my focus and... No! Get out of there! Ooh. And that rock took a lot out of me. I'm literally on the verge of losing consciousness. Got it! So I have to hit Bane 3 times in a row. Come on, just... Only these henchmen could leave me alone. Ugh, but that's alright, because now I can show you my newest move, the special combo takedown. Absolutely shattering the elbow. He's gonna need some reconstructive surgery after that. Get out of there! So, Bane is stunned. So I can't get Bane's Venom Tube unless I get 3 in a row on him. Here we go. Yes! I might actually do this. There's still a lot of guys left to deal with. And if these guys so much as sneeze on me, I'll go down. So I have to start thinning their ranks a little bit. Bane is down to his last health. Oh!
The bat is broken!
Ooh. Well, that's how things would have happened if I didn't focus on taking out the henchmen before going after Bane. So let's take you back to real time. I've already gotten Bane once. Now just peppering with batarangs. I don't even know if that makes a difference. Look at the depth of field under that boiler room floor. I never noticed that before. Now Bane's stunned. Hit him with 3 in a row and get the second Venom Tube. So now Bane's down to 1 health bar, but I'm not doing so hot myself. Now here comes the next wave of henchmen. There's 4, 5, 6 henchmen. Oh. But Bane actually floored about half of them. It's amazing how much work Bane can do for me if I'm careful. Get out of there! So now I know the strategy. Just keep Bane in my sights, while focusing most of my attention on henchmen. Doesn't matter if I'm not that efficient against them. Just need to keep out of the way of that giant rock. Look at Bane's Venom Tube lying on the ground. That's some attention to detail. Getting out of the way of that big charge. This time jumping away from the henchman, leaving me some time to build up my combo.
Okay.
Alright, he's regenerating again, but that's okay. At least I know what he's up to. Working up to ×8 for a takedown. This one is a headbutt, armbar, and then dismissively kicking that guy's wrist to splinters. Alright, so 2 guys left, and whoop. That's what Bane's skeleton looks like as he runs across the room. See what I mean about detective mode getting buggy? So that's it for him. Only 1 guy left. That was close. And I think that charge just knocked out the last henchman. So now let's get Bane's final Venom Tube. And as Bane stumbles away in defeat, Batman out.